Good morning, good morning. It is DeeDee here today, and I have the first of 3 videos. I'll have one, Tiffany will have one, and Kristen will have one. And we are sharing and exploring and having fun with our fortune tellers. So happy birthday to the Ugly Art Club. There is a tutorial on how to cut and put together your fortune teller. Do you remember these? They were so popular when I was a kid in the 90s. I'm sure in the 80s. I don't know how far back they go, but I know that everyone has had one of these. And then this is a hotel key card folder. And my friend Patsy Hernandez turned me on to holding on to these because they make the coolest little altered projects, which they do. Like, I have a handful of them here, and I think that it would make a really cool book. But I decided to use my fortune teller today with you to just decorate one, familiarize myself a little bit with this particular project base. Collage is not new to me. I love collage. I'm going to do all the collage that I can all the time. So the first thing that I did was pull this bad boy apart, and there is like a pocket, and it has a little front cover that folds over it. So I just used a ruler, a very nice straight ruler. If you have an X-Acto knife, you could try undo to get rid of the adhesive, but I'm not sure what kind of adhesive it is. I don't even see it on there. So it may be like a wet glue, and that it may not work the same as undo would on tape. But what I'm saying is I opened this piece, this little cardboard folder, so that it was flat. And I'm collaging it. I'm using vintage ephemeras, all my favorites, and a Yoo-Hoo glue stick, just to cover this bad boy really quickly. I know you haven't really seen the fortune teller yet, but I just needed to get rid of all this blue and sort of advertising stuffs that was happening on this folder. And then we'll use the fortune teller. So stick with me for just a couple more seconds. I really fast forwarded through this because I figured you didn't need to watch me cover paper with paper for 20 minutes. But I'm just utilizing the vintage ephemeras with the different value. Some are darker, some are lighter, some have more foxing, some have less, and the different prints that are on them. Some are handwriting, some are text, smaller, larger, bolder, brighter, faded. Some have numbers, numerals versus alphas. It's just a good variety, and variety in paper as well. Then also I have some of this gold foil fodder on hand that I just really love making, and so I keep a little stash. And then it just so happens that a number 5 tag fits really perfectly down inside that pocket. So then here I am using my fortune teller, and I guide myself with the numbers. If you need something else on the outside, go ahead and write something there. But I just did the numbers back and forth twice, and so it opens 1, 2, 3, like that. And then I got spotted, so I decided to come in with a red micron and add some little kind of polka dotty patterns around in various places. Some coming from the left, some from the right, some from the top, some from the bottom. I use the edges to anchor these marks when I'm making them so that it doesn't look like they just sort of started in the middle of anywhere, which, is also a fine choice. I think it's just personal. And I really love the addition of the red. Here I go again, figuring out where am I going to go. Turns out I'm going to go with zigzag, which gives me the perfect excuse to do some stitching. So I did some zigzag stitches down where the folder folds and a straight stitch along all the edges. And then because I know that I am going to have to glue this back together, I decided to trim up some of the strings. They're not completely off, but just shorten them a bit so they won't be in the way when I glue my pocket back down. I love this so much. It's so exciting. It's such a fun little bit. Oh, and then so my tag seemed a little bit tall, so I went ahead and folded it, and I just lucked out and folded it like perfectly so it sticks out just enough. Giving myself a new fortune. And of course, one of the options that I chose was plus sign. But I will also say, you know, like there's blank spots. You can fill in your fortune with what you'd like, or you can glue stuff over the top of them if you don't like the ones we've given you. Make this work for you, as usual. That's what it's about at the Ugly Art Club. But I did decide then with the plus signs, to use an Wow Studio stencil, some acrylic paint, which Lafranc Bourgeois Flash Emulsion Vinyl. It's a very matte paint, and I do have it in black. I'm using a makeup sponge and the Wow Studio Micro Plus stencil, using it all around the whole project, including on the tag. And less paint is more, because I do end up sort of smushing through in a couple areas, and my plus signs get a little wonky, but it's not the end of the world. Can work with it. And I just really love how these look. There's really such a good shape, such a good pattern. Kind of rounded little plus signs, I think, which is fun. And the paint, I just keep it fairly thin so that it dries quickly and I can continue to move on here. Again, it's really about making more art, not sticking around and having to concentrate on something. And, you know, we're not painting the Mona Lisa. I mean, even when he was painting the Mona Lisa, he wasn't painting the Mona Lisa. But, like, it's just about making more art. And the fortune teller, it lets you pick some things. It gives you things to choose from. Yeah, it's really good. I was trying to remember which one I ended up with on that one, because whatever it was, it gave me the excuse to glue my pocket down, which I think is really fun too, right? Every time you open one, you can interpret it differently. So this time I did zigzag for stitching, but next time maybe zigzag is with a pencil or with a stencil, or I have a piece of fabric that has a great zigzag pattern on it. Options anyways. So, and if you find yourself getting too repetitive, print out another one. Give yourself different fun scenarios, or get more specific with it, or get broader with it. The opportunities and the they're endless. You know, you make of it what you make of it, and it's just a really great way to kind of keep pushing us forward and not concentrating so much on what the last piece of the puzzle was or may have been. I got text on this one, which is fun. You know, you could do an image transfer. Oops, I dropped something. You could do an image transfer. You could do, you could cut out and put text on there. But I chose to use my typewriter on my tag. And I did realize sort of once I had glued my pocket closed, it tightened up just a little bit. But I was able to get the tag in there, thankfully. And then here's a little tie. I'm just going to run it through the sewing machine and stitch it. And then there we have it. So yeah, just a quick idea to use your fortune teller. And I hope that you're inspired. And Kristen and Tiffany will be after me shortly over the next couple weeks. Thanks, guys. Happy birthday, Ugly Art Club.